7 minutes. Let's go on an adventure together. Today, I'll take you to a small, beautiful country called Vietnam. Majority of us love to travel. Therefore, knowing about different countries and cultures will come in handy, and it will also help you become a well-rounded person. I am incredible to talk about this because I was born and raised in Vietnam until I was 15. Now, while we're traveling Vietnam, I'll teach you a little bit about the brief history of Vietnam. We will explore the tradition and culture of Vietnam, and finally we'll do some sightseeing and experience some Vietnamese cuisine together. Alright, let us move on, use our imagination, and travel. Okay, first let's learn a little bit about the brief history and geography of Vietnam. Here you have Vietnam. It's located in Southeast Asia. Hanoi is the capital of Vietnam. It's a small country. It can easily pick out in the shape of the letter S. You can see like here, giant. Okay. Vietnam have a very heavy history of war. Therefore, northern Vietnam is heavily influenced by China through thousands of years of war. However, the southern Vietnam is influenced more by colonial friends, and this is by the book Understanding Vietnam. A few more fun facts. That's the Vietnam flag, and Vietnam can be easily divided into 3 different regions: northern, central, and southern. They all have different dialects, and they all have different cultures and cuisines. Well, no more boring history lesson. Let's move on to more exciting things like cultures and tradition. Vietnam have very rich culture and traditions. One of the traditional clothes that we wear is a nong la. It's a large cone-shaped hat. Provide awesome shade because Vietnam weather is extremely hot and humid, just like that of Florida. The next thing we have are these beautiful traditional dresses called áo dài. Vietnamese women love to don these on special occasions. However, white áo dài is considered to be uniform for high school students. And Vietnam áo dài is also considered to be attire for a wedding. This is my cousin getting married. This is according to the site vietnamculture.com. Next we have the Vietnamese dragon. It has many significant representation in Vietnam. And one of the main things is that Vietnamese believe that they're a direct descendant of the dragon and the goddess. So they're very proud of where they come from. Vietnam cultures. We have here is right here you can see. Agriculture are a very integral part of Vietnam. So 8 out of 10 Vietnamese make a living by growing rice. Therefore, rice is very valuable to them. Next, we have the Vietnam value system, which Vietnam hold very high and dear to their heart, and they're very proud because they're very full cultures, and they're very. Vietnam have family as their central and the most important part in their life. Next, they have having a good name, good reputation to honor your family. And they also value knowledge. Having knowledge is considered to be more value than having wealth. And finally, they stress the importance of respect. Respect your elder, respect your friend, your teacher, everybody. And that's my family. This is also my family, just so you guys know. Vietnam are very famous for being friendly and hospitable. The article Vietnam Baba Rooms state that because of this, tourism are booming for Vietnam. Now that you know a little bit about the cultures and the tradition of Vietnam, I saved the best for last. We're gonna move on and do some sightseeing and experience some Southern Vietnamese cuisine together. My first stop and my favorite stop is Ho Chi Minh City. This is where I grew up. This is the biggest city and the central business for Vietnam. This city, according to the article Vietnam Bao Bao Boom, is a mix between old tradition Asian and a little bit of French and a futuristic vibe that gives the city a very unique character, a must visit. If you get tired of the city, Bamboo Travel suggests these places. This is Đà Lạt, it's up in a mountain, and then Vietnam have many, many different beaches. You see beautiful scenery. And if you get tired of the beach, you can always visit the countryside. And this is what I was born from Ho and Vinh Giang. And this is rural scenery with, simplicity of living of the countryside. Finally, this is the part where you're might hate me or love me all together because we talk about food. Okay, Vietnam foods are authentic and full of flavor. And snack and food are often sold by street vendors, and you can see here, she actually carry it on her shoulder, so they make honest living there. These are some of my favorite food. According to the article, Beginner Guides to Vietnamese Cuisine. And this is my favorite. My mom made killer pho. It's a beef broth noodle. Yummy. You guys gotta visit my house sometime. Oh, and I also brought spring roll today. Egg rolls. And then finally we have the Vietnamese coffee, was my favorite. And it has like condensed milk, drip, fresh coffee in, so it's super, super fresh. Must let your taste bud do just it. Alright, now that you have visited Vietnam, you learn a little bit of brief history, you learn a little bit about the culture and tradition. You also get to sightseeing and experience some cuisine together with me. That is the end of our trip. I hope you will put Vietnam on your bucket list of traveling after you try some of these killer egg rolls.